So DISC specifically has nothing to do with your values, how you're wired, what drives you, what your beliefs are. It is solely how you communicate. How do you communicate with other people? How do they experience you? Okay. If you said, like, how does somebody experience me? How does somebody experience how you talk to them? And so there's what's called the DISC. Now, in our Grow class this month, we're going to do a deep dive into this. So you're going to learn a lot more than I'm just going to touch on it for today. But a D is a dominant personality. I'm a D. A D is very straightforward. They tell you like it is. They tend to move a little fast and they tend to be very focused on facts. Okay. So they tend to focus on, like, what are you doing? How can I move you? Tell me what's going on. They're very fact fast people. Okay. I's are like D's. Okay. So I's also move really fast. They tend to talk fast, move fast, but they're called the influencers. And they are really people oriented. Think of like a cheerleader in high school. Okay. They love people. They're like the rah-rah. If they're in a company where there's recognition, they're the one who's dancing on stage. They are the party people. And they care about people and they care what people think about them. But they also move fast, but they talk about people. Okay. Now, steadiness is the S. The majority of people, the majority of women are S's. Okay. And these are, I think of these as my steady eddies. Okay. So steady eddies, they tend to be a slower energy level. So if you guys hang out with me, you know I'm up here. So now take me down a couple of notches. And that's going to be an S. An S is going to talk a little bit softer. They're going to move a little bit slower. And they really value security. And they're very steady people. They like step by step. They like to be, but here's the thing. They like the I, they care about people. They're usually extremely family oriented. Family, family, family. And often they'll define themselves by the people in their family. And then the C's, I would say, in working with people, this is probably one of the lesser ones that I see. It's conscientiousness. And this is what I don't love that word because it doesn't really describe who the person is. I always think of them as a perfectionist.